you don't got Coach Bergen, you ain't got shit.
All right. What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show.
Hey, one thing, I ain't motherfucking washed up.
Abso-friggin-lutely, dude.
Damn it, Kyle.
Here we go.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
How's it going?
it's going good, bro. How's it going for you?
Oh, living the dream.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Chucky, I don't know much about you yet, but I saw, your video. You obviously have the enthusiasm and you want
Sir.
to be, the top fighter. So, what has been your experience with MMA so far?
Man, so really, I haven't done a lot of MMA yet. It's really just been a lot of Muay Thai and kickboxing. But I've done, training jiu-jitsu here and there. But, dude, I've really only done this for 2 years now, man. And 2 years ago, I was 230 pounds.
No
And
shit, really?
oh shit, dude. So, dude, this stuff has completely changed my life. So I fight 10 days from now at 135 in Nashville, top 10 promotions. So,
Holy shit.
I'm
100 pounds lighter.
yes, sir.
Wow.
So
That's
you can
crazy.
see where that enthusiasm comes from, man. It's completely changed my life. So
Yeah.
I'll give anything I can to the sport, dude. I love it.
So, have you ever heard of this guy, Charlie Rocket?
I've heard the name. I can't say I know who he is.
Okay, you should check him out because you're giving me like a ton of Charlie Rocket vibes right now.
Oh,
And I think you would definitely be on the same kind of wavelength. And his whole thing is about like building a winning streak and just like seeing all the little wins in your day and then just continually building off of that.
exactly.
And so, yeah. But all right, so who are you fighting in 10 days?
So in 10 days, they have me against the dude's name is Ramsey Al Barkawai. I hope I'm not saying his last name wrong.
Yeah, if you are, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever. But you know, this will be my second fight. So the first one we went 3 rounds, took the loss like a champ, learned from it, we move on. Now, like you said, it's time to start building that streak up, man. I gotta live up to what I was saying now, man.
Mm.
I'm hungry. I want to become the best.
So, what are some things that you learned from your last fight?
Dude, that one thing I got to work on that cardio. That's one thing for sure that especially these past 8 weeks now, maybe about 10, we've been really focusing on cardio and not not losing self-control. That's a big thing. I feel like cuz dude, I lost the first 2 rounds of my fight. The dude kept clinching me up. I've never trained in the clinch. I didn't even know it was a Muay Thai fight. I thought I was fighting kickboxing. Whatever,
Okay.
I just went in it. And I learned that was not fun.
Yeah.
And it taught me though to get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. So,
Okay.
dude, I came back in the third round. I got one head kick in, it broke dude's nose, and after that I lost self-control and got wild, got caught in the clinch again.
Mm.
So, looking back after the 12 times I've watched that fight now, dude, I've learned stay in control. That's when you fight the best. That's when you think the best.
Yeah, keeping a calm mindset instead of just
Exactly.
like sometimes though you do need to ride that momentum, but you need to also be able to be aware as to like what you're doing
No,
and not
exactly.
just like haphazardly, throwing punches, throwing kicks, because you're gonna leave yourself open. But all right, so if you could have a dream fight, who would it be against?
Dude, my dream fight, Peter Yan.
All right,
Peter Yan.
why
That
is
that
that?
dude that dude has inspired me so much, man. From I don't know, just I love watching him fight. He's entertaining and he gets wild. He rides on that enthusiasm and he gets on that momentum, but he has self-control with it. He stays where he needs to be. That's
Mm,
where I want to get.
okay. So you like the fact that he can stay composed at the highest level.
Exactly. I feel
Yeah.
like, dude, if you can do that, you can do anything. That's the highest level that you can be at. If you can sit there in front of somebody who's trained at the highest level to beat you and
Mm,
stay calm, you've won.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nobody on the street is going to be able to do anything to you at that
No,
point.
exactly.
You know. All right. So is he your favorite fighter or somebody else?
Uh, it'd probably be Corey Sandhagen. That's my dude. But
Why is that?
dude, just again, entertaining fighter. Dude, I really love him outside of fighting. His personality is just amazing. He's funny. Uh, I I feel like he's not. What I really connect with him, he's not afraid to show his character. He's not afraid to show who he really is on the camera or off the camera, And I try to do a lot of that when I'm making my content. I try
Mm,
to just be myself because there's no reason to hide it.
right, right. Because that's what people want to see is you, that,
Exactly.
authenticity, because there's just so much fake in the world. And, so if you can be your fullest self, that's a win. Um, all right. So, I mean, the events have been like long past, but the White House card, what were your thoughts on that?
Dude, I was in shock. Whenever, dude, honestly, that fight with Rufy, man, I kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen. But my buddy, he was like, dude, I'm putting $50 on Michael Chandler. I said, don't do that. So he was like, why, dude? Michael Chandler's a tank. I said, yeah, because he eats shots. I said, you gonna see him eat something, and he didn't eat it.
Mm,
He took it to the chin and fell down. But dude, the rest of that card, man, that was spectacular. That's like a once in a lifetime thing that you can do at the White House, man.
oh
That
yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. That was kind of meant to happen, I think. And
Yeah,
especially, Justin Gaethje got his Rocky moment where it had him looking at the flag and or the Constitution or whatever, and then
yeah.
walking out with the flag on his back, and and then he ends up winning against the guy who was like
And he was able to
supposed to
win
beat
in a
him.
good fashion too. Like he dominated the fight.
Mm. Yeah, to where the guy didn't want to get up. Well,
Exactly.
he couldn't see, so like rightfully so, but even still, he couldn't continue fighting.
See, and my stand on that, man, is you got to look at it. Ilya is a double champ, man. He has won two belts, but look at his record. He's only, I think it's 17-1 or 18-1. That's not a lot of fights for a professional fighter. He's still got a
Mm,
long career. He's young. To try and go back out there and just worsen the injury,
right.
that's dumb.
Right. And then, if you can't see and then you go and you fight, you might make it worse and you could potentially end up like, Michael Bisping, for example. He lost his eye, I believe.
Yeah.
And so I know he only has one eye from my understanding. And like he had to like cheat the eye test in order to be able to fight for the world title. And like when he was going through the eye exam, like he had memorized the chart, and then when they were asking him to read it off, he just like did it off of memory because he couldn't actually see it.
Oh my.
And so I mean, I don't know. That's like a level of dedication, but I don't think it's a good idea.
I feel like it gets there. There's a certain line to it. Like Ilya's still young in his career. You know,
Mm,
I when Bisping fought for that title, it was later in his career, though, wasn't it? It was
right.
way later. Like he was. It's
Yeah,
to the
that was
point
his
I
last
got nothing to
shot,
lose.
probably. Yeah, probably his last
So
shot at gold.
that's
And
that's what I was thinking about last on Saturday with Edson Barboza when he split his shin open like that. My
mm,
buddy's like, "Why is he still fighting?" I'm like, "Dude, this is his last fight. He better go out with a bang, dude. He don't care, you
yeah,
know."
yeah. So Connor has, I think, one more fight left on his contract, but do you think he's going to take it?
I think he will, but who knows if it's gonna just be the same outcome.
Yeah,
Uh,
where it's all this build up and hype, and after 5 years he's coming back, and you know, and then you got about 30 seconds.
look,
Um, yeah,
the first ever UFC fight I ever watched, man, was 229 when Conor fought Khabib. That was the
okay,
first ever fight I ever watched. And dude, like after that, me and my pa like watched a bunch of Conor McGregor fights because he was like, he should have won that fight and all that. My pa loved Conor. Well, after that, I started loving Conor and all of his fights. So dude, I waited for him to come back, and then I saw that. You can't do that to me.
Mm.
Oh, come on. That's Irish blood right there, man. Ah,
I'd love to see him fight against Nate Diaz, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. At least not with the UFC. I think that probably Jake Paul has the best chance of making that happen for MVP promotions. But like, even still, Conor McGregor is going to be like expensive to be able to get him to fight.
yeah,
Like,
I don't think Jake would be able to pay him the money.
yeah, yeah,
Dana
that would
would.
be a huge investment. But I also don't think Dana would be able to pull it off because I think Nate's done with the UFC. Like, I don't think he wants anything to do with it. But I mean, who knows? Maybe he gives him another, few $1 million payday, and he can get him to fight Connor for fight 3.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know, but I think Nate's the better fighter out of the two of them. And I think he showed it in both fights because he only lost by decision in the second one. But like he doesn't have as big of a name or as much like build up, hype around him. So, I
And
don't know.
I think the same thing kind of happened with his brother.
Mm,
Because dude, whenever I really started getting into it, and I saw the Nate Diaz fight, I heard of his brother, watched all of his Strikeforce fights, dude, and
yeah,
oh man, I
yeah,
I fight a lot like that too, because like he inspires me a lot. So to see that kind of happen, those Diaz brothers, dude, they put in so much work, and the UFC and all these people just didn't want to show him out, and it
right.
sucks.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, Nate, he got his opportunity towards the end, but he should have gotten it way sooner. And, Nick should have definitely gotten a lot more spotlight and attention, especially with as good as he was. But, like,
So good, man.
at the same
Ah,
time, I understand that, like, UFC they have to run it as a business. And if he's failing drug tests, it's only for marijuana, which is now like legal for them, kind of. And they actually made that the Nick Diaz rule, where they're allowed to, have a certain amount in their system.
wow.
Because he
Okay.
failed the drug test like 3 times, 4 times, something like that. And I remember he fought Anderson Silva, and because he failed for marijuana, and then Silva had failed for steroids. And so they gave Silva a 3-year suspension, and Nick Diaz got a 5-year suspension. And that was like a kind of fucked up thing. But
Very.
yeah. But then I think they ended up reversing it or reducing it or something because he definitely had another fight, and, I
He
don't
fought
know, after that.
Robbie Lawler again, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think he had one in between those time periods that I'm thinking. Um, but he definitely, yeah, he fought Robbie Lawler again, and that one, I don't know, he wasn't the same Nick
He
Diaz.
didn't have the heart.
It seemed like he was just kind of looking for the payday at that point, which is understandable. You know, he is probably in his 40s. I'm not sure, but at least his late 30s. So
Yeah.
it's got to be tough to fight and be that age. And I don't know. He should have gotten bigger paydays, but
I think he should have, man, because of how good he was and on the rise that he was on, man. Because he had an interview and he had said something. He was like, "They're just throwing me into these fights, just trying to be like, this guy's gonna knock me out."
mm,
Man, he just kept going up.
right,
When
right. And even if he loses, he still kind of wins because he doesn't lose by like getting knocked out or tapping out. He loses by the doctor stopping it because he's bleeding and he still doesn't want to quit, or
yeah,
because the judges don't like him, which the judges never do. And
it's
so
because of the way he fights. He just
because of the
goes
way he
in there.
fights, yeah. But I was seeing a video on GSP was talking about Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz, and he was actually no, it's Nick Diaz specifically because he was talking about his fight with him, and he said that when he fought Nick Diaz, one thing he had to keep in mind was the way that Nick fights is he keeps a consistent pace, but the way most people fight is they'll go like, heavy pace and then drop down and heavy pace and drop down. And he was like, I could outwork him, but only for so long. So I needed to be able to figure out how to rest while getting punched in the face, while avoiding damage, while, all of this stuff. And he was like, thankfully I was able to get on his back, and that gave me some time to recover. And, so yeah, but that's their thing. That's what they're known for. And I think that is, I think that's the way to be, honestly, is to have that consistent, like, just at you pace, where you can't rest, you can't think, you can't take a second to, like, recalibrate what you're going to do next. I don't know. That's the frustrating style to try to fight, to try to beat.
That's what we've been working on because, man, in my last fight, you know how many times I'm standing there behind the phone like, just do something, man. Gosh. And now that's what we've been really doing is trying to work on consistent pace. And, like, because not a lot of people do that. And especially at my weight class at 135, like you said, it's a lot of people who love to blitz. And then you see by the second to third round, they slow down. They're tired. We get into a clinch a lot. I ain't doing that. I'm keeping my pace the whole time, man. So that's what we got to work for.
Fight.
Exactly, man. If they ain't fighting your fight, what's the point of fighting? You got to make it your fight, dog. So
Exactly. And if you make it their fight, then they're gonna win the fight.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So this is another thing that I'm gonna bring up. You know who Tower Dog Dan is, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm working on creating a film for with cartoon characters that I have for my cartoon Ketchup and Kyle. So we're gonna be creating. It's gonna be like an Adult Swim type of thing, like Family Guy, South Park, Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And so we're working on making a cartoon film that is going to follow Tower Dog Dan to different fairs and festivals, events, and like Ketchup and Kyle are going to be cornering him for his fights, and they're going to be like, not doing a good job at it. And so it's called Ketchup and Kyle's Bare Knuckle Roadshow. And what I'm looking to do is get as many fighters as I can to do cameos in it. Would you like to be a cartoon character and do a line or two in it?
See, that would be pretty dope, man. That I wouldn't mind.
Awesome.
If the opportunity came down the line, man, I wouldn't be down to do just a little one-liner or two. That'd be pretty cool.
Awesome. So I'll work on making you a character. Do you want to be a human, or do you want to be something else? Like, there's a
honestly, it'd be really funny if you just made me a midget.
Okay.
That's my whole thing on why I brand with Chucky, bro. I'm a short redhead, so that.
All right. So you're giving me this idea now. So I have this whole list of celebrity cameos of people that I want to try to get into this film, and the initial reason why I wanted to have any cameos was I wanted to try and meet Miranda Cosgrove through meeting this film, creating this film. So I made a whole montage that is I called it Coach Cosgrove, and it's a parody to the song that Little Dicky created for his celebrity crush, Mr. McAdams, except it's like this ain't Mr. McAdams, it's my own thing. It's like there's a lot, but it's but anyway, so I made this whole montage, and I'm putting that into there. And ideally, I just need 2 words of dialogue from her, just the words I know. And so, anyways, this was the idea. So the cameo list, one of the names on there was that pro wrestler Hornswoggle. And so I am now thinking, what if you fight Hornswoggle?
That would be dope, dude. I love Hornswoggle, bro. When I was a little kid, that's all I watched was WWE, dude. Oh, that's funny you said that. Me and my buddies were talking about him the other day.
Yeah? All right. Perfect. Perfect. So it's kind of lining up. I'll make it happen.
Dude,
Um,
that'd be amazing, bro.
yeah.
It's like a childhood dream right there.
Perfect. All you had to do was come on a podcast.
What do you know, bro?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. And if
Heck yeah.
not, then I'll find, somebody else to play that part. But like, we'll definitely get you in there, fighting somebody.
I
And
got you.
there's got to be other famous, I guess midgets. I'm vertically challenged too. I'm short, so whatever. Um, you know, but I'm trying to think who else, like aside from Peter Dinklage, and I'm not even a fan of him. Um, I don't know. We'll find
Man,
somebody else.
I just
But
think
Hornswoggle would
Hornswoggle,
be
dude.
ideal.
That'd
Yeah,
be the dude.
awesome. All right, cool. Do you have any other stories about training that you want to share before we go today?
Man, just that, y'all get ready for August 28th, man. Just get ready. I'm ready to take it all, bro. For real. I'm ready to make myself known and start pushing, you know?
Fuck yeah.
18, almost 19, bro. I gotta start hurrying, you know?
You got
I'm
plenty
trying
of time, but it's definitely good to get started early on.
Exactly.
You
I'm
know?
trying to, my dream is to go to, I can't say the town, bro, but it's where the Fairtex Training Center is in Thailand. I want
Okay.
to go train there, man. Like, that's a big dream of mine.
All right.
So,
To go to Thailand and go train.
dude, yeah. Like,
I
I
know
want to
somebody
go.
that did that,
I want to
and
go
I
wherever
don't
I
remember
can,
where
man.
he went, but he went there for a few months, I think. And yeah. So, but also he's actually a 125. But you're 135, right?
135, yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so Tim Flores, shout out to him. He is a 125-pound pro fighter out of Connecticut. And
That's where I'm from.
oh yeah?
I grew up in Mystic in Oakdale, Connecticut.
Okay.
And
Got
now I
you.
live in Tennessee.
Okay. I'm on the opposite end of Connecticut there. Closer, I was gonna say closer to Mass, but I'm not even really sure if it's closer to Mass. It's in a different part of Connecticut though, where I'm at. I'm closer to like Hartford, like
Oh,
Enfield.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Simsbury. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. But you're in Tennessee now.
Yeah, bro, but, I was born and raised up there, bro, for real. So,
Okay.
that,
All right.
that's my home away from home.
You're home away from home. All right.
Yeah,
Your original home.
for
All
sure,
right.
man.
Cool. All right. So after your fight, we'll definitely have you on the podcast again. And
Sir.
yeah. And you'll definitely win. And you're gonna, you're just gonna straight up Nate Diaz him.
Exactly, bro. That's the goal.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for making the time today. And
Of course, bro. Thank you for inviting me, dude.
of course, we'll be in touch.
All right.
All
I'll
right,
see
later.
y'all.
Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559, got the camera in their hand. But Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Fight nights packed, everybody getting clips. Microphone moving from the champs to the kids. Tristan standing fresh, all ready for the question. Mike looked over like, nah, next selection. Now we're looking at each other confused. Like, what my guy even do to you? Did he miss weight? Did he steal your fries? Did he owe you $20 back in 95? Nobody knows, but the legend has grown. Now it's become bigger than the actual show. Every event when the cameras appear, the first thing we yell, where's Tristan this year? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man, damn it. 559, got the camera in their hand. But Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. And interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stand. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Now it's personal, well, kinda, not really, mostly funny. Tristan's our first three-time guest, still one of the best, still putting fighters to the test. Meanwhile, Mike acting like he don't exist. Bro probably thinks Tristan's invisible or some shit. Every interview we count them aloud. 1, 2, 3, still skip my guy somehow. At this point it's tradition, the crowd already knows. Soon as Mike grabs a mic, everybody goes ooh. Then 5 seconds later, fuck Mike Hernandez! Maybe next event he'll finally see. Maybe he'll say, hey Tristan, you got a minute? We'll forgive him. Probably. Maybe. Depends how funny this song gets. Just kidding. Fuck that guy. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 3-time guest and he's still outstanding. So the whole crowd keeps chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez. Till that day, we'll keep chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan's standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Fight night's packed, everybody getting clips. Microphone moving from the champs to the kids. Tristan standing fresh, all ready for the question. Mike looked over like, nah, next selection. Now we're looking at each other confused, like what my guy even do to you? Did he miss weight? Did he steal your fries? Did he owe you 20 bucks back in 95? Nobody knows, but the legend has grown. Now it's become bigger than the actual show. Every event when the cameras appear, the first thing we yell, it's Tristan this year! Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan's standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my man. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Now it's personal, well, kinda, not really, mostly funny. Tristan's our first 3-time guest, still one of the best, still putting fighters to the test. Meanwhile, Mike acting like he don't exist. Bro probably thinks Tristan's invisible or some shit. Every interview we count them aloud. 1, 2, 3, still skip my guy somehow. At this point it's tradition, the crowd already knows. Soon as Mike grabs a mic, everybody goes ooh. Then 5 seconds later, fuck Mike Hernandez! Maybe next event he'll finally see. Maybe he'll say, hey Tristan, you got a minute? We'll forgive him, probably. Maybe, depends how funny this song gets. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 3-time guest and he's still outstanding. So the whole crowd keeps demanding, interview Tristan. Till that day, we'll keep chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez.
Yeah. No vibes. No hope. We came with a plan. Yeah. No guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. Camp clock ticking, sweat on the floor. Data on the tablet, not a prayer anymore. We know where you win, we know where you fall. So we don't chase knockouts, we collect rounds all. Distance control, don't bite on the bait. If he blitzes early, let him gas, let him break. No ego in the pocket, no pride in the fire. We survive, then we rise, then we drown his desire. When the lights get loud and the mind gets tight, this ain't improv, this is chess in a fight. No guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. If this happens, do this. If that fails, reset. Win the round, then the fight. No vibes, no hope, just facts in hands. Pressure with purpose, that's a fight plan. Walk out calm, walk out the man. Smart beats tough, that's a fight plan. Digital corner. results. Fight plan.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free,
Let go.
you're free.
Hey, look, I don't simp, I support, there's a difference, I swear. But somehow every crisis end up part of my care. Every soon got extended, every next week got bent. I was funding potential, not the present I meant.
Take your time, heal up, I got you, no stress. Next thing I know, I'm cash up in my piece to distress. Doctor on vacation, lawyer need a break. Why everybody healing on my paycheck?
I'm the coach, talk discipline, life lessons, grit. But skip the chapter called who you investing in. Talking about divine timing, I'm like cool, I'll wait. But divine timing never showed up with a date.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free.
Let's be honest, gotta laugh at me. Confused being calm with liability. If you need a savior, I grab the cape. But why I gotta drown just to prove I'm great?
I'm learning, help ain't help if it hurts your spine. Trust ain't trust if it costs your time. Love ain't love if it lives on someday.
And almost don't pay rent in my real life, ayy. I don't hate women, nah, cut that noise. I hate patterns wrapped up in a pretty voice. You can care and still say, I'm done with the cause. That ain't selfish, that's a boundary, boss.
If they want you, they show up.
If it's real,
It don't need a receipt.
if you gotta keep proving your worth.
You already underpaid.
So I move different, still kind, still me. But I study red flags like it's film on repeat. No more hold me down while I figure it out. Cause I figure me out and I'm choosing that route. I want effort, not echoes, plans, not vibes. If we build in the future, it's stuff in real time. I show love when it's mutual, get space when it's fair. But I'm done auditioning for love with my care.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free, still a hero, just smarter, inspired. Hard on the field, but my boundaries wired. If patience is a virtue, I invested my way.
Don't learn the lesson.
Now I'm winning the game.
Let go.
You're free. For everybody over giving, over trusting, over waiting. You ain't broken, you just overdue for a boundary. Heartbreak in the rear view, let's go.
Coach Bergen energy, but make it savage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know that ex who ripped your soul in two. Broke your heart, left you scrolling through a gram like a fool.
Now she's posted up with some new dude, smiling bright, looking all happy like the pain was just last night.
She wouldn't be happy if you put up in a foreign whip. Bank account looking like it swallowed a spaceship. Private jets, wrist rocking heavy metal while she's still swiping for rent in a basic rental. You thought revenge was key in her car, some text at 2 a.m. Nah, bro, that's amateur hour. That's pretend. Real ones, level up, stack it, quiet, then loud. Turn that L into a W, make the whole block proud.
The only way to get revenge, yeah, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, sticks on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts.
success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
She happy with him.
Cool, let her think that till she sees your life and have a heart attack.
Used to cry in the whip playlist full of sad songs. Now the playlist all money. Engine singing like a choir long. Gym every day, abs looking Photoshop. Mine on a milli, no more basic thought. She texting, hey stranger, like she missed the old days. You reply with a screenshot of your stock gains. Left on red, ghost mode activated. While you out here levitating, elevated, celebrated. Funny how the pain fueled the tank, now you racing. She thought she broke you, nah, she just gave you the motivation. Turn that heartbreak to a money printer. Facts, now every bag you pull look like a heart attack.
No drama, no calls, no petty revenge schemes. Just you winning in silence, living out your dreams. She see the glow up, jaw drop to the floor. That's the ultimate fuck you without saying a word. The only way to get revenge, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, it's on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts.
success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
Yeah, stack it up, king.
She'll feel it without you saying a thing.
Revenge served cold with a side of success. process.
Mic drop.
Yo, imagine you gotta fight Mike Tyson, bro. Let me break this down for you. Play I'm tiny, he's colossal, call it David vs. Goliath. But if I get the first move, we gon' need an orthodontist. He in business or in life, that's the mood, it's the wisest. Cause if Tyson hits me first, I'm waking up the bright lights. And I'm just trying to make it out here, trying to get my little wins. First move is like a freak punch, let me swing before he spins. Cause once that uppercut connects, man, I'm chilling with my sins. So I'm planning on my plays like I'm Brady for the rings. First move, that's the key, yeah, it's simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. Like, that's the word around the town. No, like Coach said with Tyson, don't be waiting for permission. Opportunity and patience is the first in line admission. If I'm sitting in the back just wishing, missing all my vision, and I'm lying in a hospital bed trying to recollect decisions. But if I strike first, break curses, push past nerves and verses, then I'm cashing all these checks with commas looking like some cursive. They say life ain't fair, nah, life's just who gon' serve it. Are you Tyson on your turf, or you that dude who just observes it? First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. So yo, if I'm ever in the ring with Tyson, please just let me hit him first. Or better yet,
Yo, it's your boy spitting real talk.
move
No
countries,
cap.
bruh.
Dream so big, they bust the map, but hold up. Let's get one thing straight. Exceptional life, it's a high stakes fate. Chillin' at home, praying for the shine. Want a penthouse whip and a gold line grind. I'm like, yo, make my life epic, no norm. But word is exceptional's a wild storm. Unique gain, always popping champagne. Could be locked in a cell, feeling that pain. The coma's unique, so's a big screen glow. Exceptional's just breaking from the status quo. I'm trying to flex, yeah, skyscraper dreams. Big chains, bright fame, living supreme. But they say no light without dark, that's truth. You want the crown, gotta bleed no truce. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. They said this logic's clean, let's keep it real. If you're slow, you'll miss it, no big deal. But if you're sharp, it's simple, no stress. Winners need losers, that's a cosmic chess. Skies like you want that top tier prize. Run the gauntlet, dodge the lows in disguise. Some fold, crying, man it's too rough. They turn to losers, life's cold, tough luck. But me, I'm wired to outlast the grind. Sweat on my face, but I'm keeping it aligned. Every winner feels the weight, that's fact. The difference I push, never turning back. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. Yo, I'm dreaming of the top, but it's a trek, every stumble's just a test. No wreck, they say no light without dark, that's real. Gotta face the lows to cop that thrill. Dodging excuses, no I ain't got time. Every winner's walking that same hard line. The gauntlet's tough, but I'm built to endure. Exceptional vibes, man, my heart's pure. Picture me cruising in a whip, no stress, but exceptional's messy. Gotta confess, could be red carpets, could be bars in a cage. Gotta stay focused, keep flipping the page. Voice in my head like, don't be a clown. The path to the top, it's a brutal showdown. But I'm locked in, no quitting, I'm set. Got the heart to break clocks, no regret. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. So pray for the stars, but know the cost. Exceptional's wow, you can win or get lost. Light and dark, they dance in the game. I'm out here repping that untamed flame.
Yeah, I wake up scrolling, thumb tied, so numb. Alarm yelling, dream big. I hit snooze, dream done. Life ain't bad, that's the problem though. Pain on layaway, comfort keeping me broke. I say, one day like it's scheduled in my phone, but someday ain't a day, it's a zone I never go. Got talent in the trunk, fear driving the car, waiting to feel ready like that's ever how it starts. I keep asking for a sign, universe like you don't need motivation, you need to move your butt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear. Yeah, comfort's a trap, discipline the map. Act first, feelings follow, that's a psychological fact. I thought I needed confidence to finally begin. Turns out confidence is built by repeatedly taking nails and then winning. Brain say chill, heart say more. Ego say tomorrow, discipline say floor. Push-ups when I'm tired, mic on when I'm dry. Posting when it's cringy, truth louder than my pride. Life don't change from thoughts, it changes from reps. Every small uncomfortable step, cash and interest on self-respect. Nobody coming to save you, that's a cheat code. Scary at first and then freeze your soul. Pain of effort or pain of regret, pick one, either way you pay the debt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear. Yeah, comfort's a trap, discipline the map. Act first, feelings follow, yeah, remember that. No montage music when you starting from the floor. Just you versus you, no applause, no encore. But every time you choose hard over easy, you rewrite the story, make the future less greasy. I ain't special, I'm consistent when it sucks. That's the difference between dreams and actual stuff. So I move before I'm ready, let the nerves come along. Fearing the passenger seat, but I'm driving this song. Quiet desperation, loud until you act. Life don't get better, you get better than
that. Coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fall. By my side, didn't know that in the moment I'd be fighting for my life. Felt the world start spinning, colors all fade to white. Next thing I knew, I was falling out of sight. Heard voices in the darkness saying, "Coach, hold tight." But the fear in Queen DC had me wanting to fight. Dreams turn to storms when you can't stand the bright. But every storm breaks when you step into the light. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused it. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. In the hospital bed, trying to piece back time. Maya told me, breathe, one step you'll climb. Truth lying, drop facts while the monitors chime. Said your brain hit a wall, but your hope still shines. Juji made jokes when the nights felt long. Panda read stories, keeping my heart strong. Hilarious hood pulled pranks, but he meant no wrong. And Stamps hustled songs when the pressure felt on. Every dream I battled was a lesson in disguise. Every fall just to set up for a stronger rise. When Queen JC cried, man, it opened my eyes. I ain't quitting on my people, ain't no goodbye. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight.
He's good. He's more than good. He's still winning. A setback ain't a sentence. It's just a pause in the paragraph.
I woke up with a vision and a fire in my chest. Every scar I carry is a reason I'm blessed. Life hit hard, but I hit back twice. Yeah, I'm alright. come in, take a seat. Let's begin the ride. Coach Bergen's here with stories, got nothing to hide. A little twist, a little turn, where's it gonna go? Tune in close, let's find out with the coach's flow. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Life's a game we're playing, no script to read. Laughs and lessons, whatever we need. From the sidelines to the spotlight, we're taking it slow. Coach is calling the shots, it's time for the show. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Every day's a new scene, a story untold. With a wink and a grin, we're breaking the mold. No rehearsals, no lines, just living it true. Coach Bergen's got the mic, and we're coming for you. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know, but I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Going with the flow, yeah, Coach's way to be. Stick around, come along, it's you and me. Oh, 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 the Coach Bergen Show. Here we go, let's roll. Hey yo, I'm Coach Bergen, living in my dome. World's a sec, got cameras in my home. Every crush I had, man, they played a role. But I'm done with the script, time to take control. Used to vibe with this one, thought a story would soar. Cast her as my co-star, but she walked out the door. Then another came, damn, she had that spark. But I'm Truman in this movie, sailing past the dark. Heartbreaks, just a plot twist, I'm learning the game. Old love's in the rear view, no need for their names. This ain't a rom-com, it's the Coach Bergen flick. Every scene's mine, yo, the director don't quit. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman, breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. Told myself I'd see Simone, time clocks the spot, and there she was like fate, yo, connecting the dots. But to have her in my life, she wasn't down for the role. Like Truman's girl for Fiji, it's out of my control. Of course, it's a TV show, plot's wild, no doubt. Born on Valentine's Day, heart's been tossed about. All these women in my script tearing me apart, but I'm flipping the page, new chapter, fresh start. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman, breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. See the crowd in my life, they all clap for the kid. Done chasing shadows for the love that I did. This my Truman moment, sailing out to the edge. World's fake walls can't hold me, I'm jumping the ledge. Every crush was a lesson, every tear was a take. Every late night text was a choice I'd remake. Now I'm editing the cut, snipping out the pain. New scenes dropping daily, sunshine after rain. So here's to the Coach Bergen Show, curtains up, let's go. Old flames in the credits, I don't need them no more. Simone, like that girl who was moving to Fiji. Truman vibes, I'm free, world's mine, you don't see me, yeah. It's the Coach Bergen Show, fade to black, I'm whole. Next act's all me with a brand new soul.
Thank you to my sponsor, Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. Tonight proved that you pause, you breathe, and you finish the sentence. We did that, we finished it.
You looked unstoppable out there.
I didn't quit. Coma Dreams prove comebacks are real. Thank you, coach. I told y'all, no matter how deep it gets, wake up and fight.
Coma Dreams stayed with me. It reminded me not to take any day for granted. Just being healthy, training, and showing up is something to be thankful for.
I didn't expect this, but Coma Dreams actually hit me. Watching Coach go through that made me realize how fragile life is and why you don't waste your shot. This isn't a movie, it's life. It is what it is.
You know, I didn't expect to get hit this hard by a film, but Coma Dreams just wrecked me in the best way. The way it showed someone fighting their way back, step by step, it felt honest, like rolling here on the mats.
All right, I watched Coma Dreams, and I'm going to tell you, Coach's recovery, that was truly inspiring. That's a story worth watching.
I've chased titles my whole life. Coma Dreams reminded me the real prize is waking up and getting another chance. I'm grateful. Thank you, Coach.
I've been knocked down more times than I can count. Coma Dreams reminded me, you never quit, you keep standing back up. Shout out to Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. We finished the sentence and we finished the fight. Thank you, Coach.
Congratulations on the win. What's the message tonight?
Train by day, Coma Dreams by night, all day.
Every day I put in the work. It ain't for likes, it's for legacy. Fight Plan Pro keeps me locked in. I train, I track, I recover, I grow, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin for staying disciplined.
That app got me locked in. Recovery, mindset, discipline, tracking everything, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin just for putting in the work. Man, I'm telling you right now, train by day, Fight Plan Pro by night, all day, baby.